This podcast contains explicit language, adult themes, graphic content, and topics that could be triggering. Listener's discretion is advised.
Dun dun!
Oh, Jesus. Don't stop, don't quit.
Listen, you can't tell me all you ladies pop your pussy like this and then not explain what this looks like. 'Cause I don't know.
Do it.
Anyways, so...
Do it now. Lick it good. Lick this.
It's suck this pussy just like you should.
I don't want him sucked.
So this is upsetting.
What's up, witches? I am Lana Rain.
I'm Melissa Payne. Jade.
You are Melissa Payne, Jade.
And I am upset.
Yes.
And this is the podcast you come to get your childhood ruined and listen to our annoying asses talk.
Yes.
Do stuff.
And eat crackers.
Nope, too late. We already did that.
We already ate the crackers.
You can't listen to it.
That would be some weird ASMR.
I hate ASMR where they're
I
eating.
hate eating
I hate
too.
ASMR.
The only ASMR, I'm pretty sure I've talked about this before on here. The only ASMR I like is cooking videos. Because it puts me to sleep instantly. It's like the only thing I can find that relaxes me enough to like put me to sleep.
I like the really sped up cooking videos where all you hear is the like chopping and cooking. Yeah. I like those ones.
I like the ones where it's in real time, nothing's sped up, they don't talk, there's no music.
I mean, I do like those ones too, but those...
There's a specific channel on YouTube called Peaceful Cuisine that I watch. That's my shit!
I have a hard time with things that don't have music.
They have videos with music.
Oh my god!
Yeah. I like those
I just wanna
videos.
listen to the music.
I like the videos of watching people play games.
Like,
not that way, like the ads on your phone, like if you're on TikTok and you're swiping, and you see they're like advertising a game for your phone.
like those stupid fucking ones where they like, oh, this is so hard, but all you have to do is like not touch the screen and you'd win.
Yeah, and they make it look really difficult, and I'm just like, I just enjoy watching it either fail or win, and I don't know why.
I also really love soap cutting videos. If y'all
nice.
haven't heard the last couple
Yeah.
weeks, I've been watching soap cutting videos because for some reason my anxiety has gotten so much worse the last couple
Oh my god,
weeks.
same!
I want to attribute it to like heat. This fucking heat is putting everyone out of it.
I always get like more anxious in the summer because the heat makes me claustrophobic. But sorry.
And I've always preferred to be warm other than cold, but fall's my favorite now.
Oh, fall
Yeah, I
is
love
the
fall.
best. Not to be like that white girl, but like pumpkin spice everything, bitch.
I don't pumpkin spice everything. I just like the crisp air,
Yeah.
being able to wear lots of layers, because I'm a jacket whore. We know that.
Yeah.
I'm a jacket slut. I get down for jackets and flannels and layers, and I love it.
I'm all
Layers? Are you
about
an onion?
layers.
I am not an onion. They don't taste good.
Onions taste good, but
They
the
taste
texture
good.
is horrible.
They don't taste good if you just eat them just onion.
Yeah, no.
Onion rings are great, but onions aren't.
Okay, here's my thing with onion rings, is when the onion slips out, pisses me the fuck off.
I used to have a hard time with that, but now I'm just like,
No,
more
I can't.
fried batter.
I do, no, like, I enjoy that part, but I also, like, I like the fried batter and the onion at the same fucking time, and...
Yeah, same.
I can't relate to any of this because I'm allergic to onions, so like I can't eat them unless it is dehydrated and or powder. For some reason I can eat them like that, but I can't eat like if you make spaghetti sauce and you like chop onions and put it in there, I'll break out in really bad hives.
Yeah.
It sucks.
I put onions and green peppers in my spaghetti.
I put zucchini.
Zucchini's really good, too.
I don't like spaghetti sauce.
I don't like you.
That's okay.
Okay.
Do you not like spaghetti?
I love spaghetti, but I prefer
Okay.
it with like butter or cheese.
So you like
Or-
noodles.
You like noodles.
Yeah, I just
Well, you like
noodles.
spaghetti noodles, not the...
I like
whole
all noodles. I'm
spaghetti.
not
Here's the
prejudiced.
thing. People are always like, man, white people are bland as fuck. And you know what? You're right, because I love flavor, but I could get down with a bowl of butter noodles and Parmesan cheese.
Whoa.
Let's
Do you know
talk
what's
about
really good with that?
Garlic
Plain
bread.
white bread with butter and garlic sauce.
Okay, but also
That's a struggle meal right there. if
I
ever heard
freaking
one.
love that.
Also, have you ever had Noodles and Company's butter noodles?
Yeah,
They're my
No.
favorite thing in the world.
they add like a Italian seasoning on it.
Yeah, it's like
That does
butter,
sound good.
Italian seasoning, and Parmesan cheese,
That sounds good.
and it is so damn good.
But I
It
wouldn't...
is the white people's meal, okay?
You know that
Yeah.
started because rich people were looking down upon poor people seasoning their food. So we're like, we're fine. We're rich. We don't have to put spices on our shit. So.
that's whack because I love food and taste.
And that's
But
on
mostly
classism.
noodles. I just don't-
That's
I
on
don't-
classism.
I don't like marinara. I don't like tomatoes. I don't like ketchup. The only time I enjoy a tomato is if it's chopped up in salsa.
What about pizza?
Even pizza sauce isn't my favorite. So like, if I'm having normal pizza, which I do, believe me, I fucking love pizza.
Believe me, I do.
I love pizza. But
Pizza.
if there's too much pizza sauce, it ruins the whole sensation for me.
Yeah,
You
that
gotta
no,
have-
that does for me too. I can't handle too much sauce. I'm like, give me a little
If you put
bit of sauce.
If you put too much sauce, then it gets soggy, and then the bottom isn't good. Like it gets like weirdly, like the bottom of the crust is like still crispy in some places that you go to.
Yeah.
Depends on the place, but like what I'm specifically talking about is like the bottom of the crust will stay like crispy, but then like everything else is just a soggy mess. But it's not crispy in a good way. It's just like
Squishy.
Yeah, I like
like
pizza
thin
sauce
crust
in moderate
pizza.
amount, or I like the white sauce on pizza.
white sauce on pizza slaps. Listen, as someone who loves to cook and actually really does season their food, like
Yeah.
I am a white person, but I do season my food. Like, you look at my spices and you're like, wow, those are some spices. This isn't a white person's house because
Wow.
there's not just salt and pepper. Like,
And ranch.
I know
salt,
my
pepper, ranch,
my
sometimes garlic.
my spice drawer or cupboard is fucking overflowing at this point.
Mine is too.
I
I had to
don't cook.
reorganize everything in there, and it took me like 3 days.
Yeah. I just ordered a bunch of labels and those jars to put it in so I can put it in a full drawer, but I know it's not gonna
Sorry.
fucking fit in there.
Is my water out there?
I don't really cook. So
We know.
One moment.
Sorry, we're opening the door because Lana had a water, but I don't know where it went. I handed it to Lindy.
I don't remember where I put it.
I see it.
I put it
Melissa's
right there.
grabbing it. Bless your soul. I watched the episode of Brooklyn Nine-Nine where Jake meets his sister, and she's like getting yelled at for smoking in the airplane bathroom, and she's like, "You're gonna tell me that your kid doesn't like the smell of cotton candy?" And I was like, that is my exact feelings on vaping. Like, if you complain about somebody vaping, like, it doesn't smell like cigarette smoke. It smells good. Get out of my face.
You know, there's people that like cigarette smoke,
I don't.
which is weird. I don't like it either. I don't mind people that vape. I'm like, it smells good.
I'm gonna make a confession, you guys. The smell of stale cigarettes is very comforting to me because of my father.
That's okay.
That makes sense though.
Yeah.
I mean, you
It's
got
like
that-
stale cigarettes and BO. Like, when my dad would get home from work, because he worked on an oil rig, like, that smells very comforting. So, like,
I don't-
it's gross, don't get me wrong, but it does bring a sense of comfort.
That's just a connection to father and smell. Like, if I smell my dad's cologne, or if I smell the air fresheners he used to always use in his truck, then I'm just like, oh, it's my dad.
Sorry, I'm, like, making a whole bunch of racket over here trying to set my water.
Clink, 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 clink.
Lindy's
clink,
all
clink.
getting sentimental. I'm just like,
I've done the same thing, though. One time this guy came into work, and he was wearing the same cologne that Jordan wears, and I was just like, I want Jordan's jacket.
Oh, but a man that smells good, oh, that shit hits different.
Here's the thing. Sometimes, if your man smells really good, but then, like, is really sweaty.
Oh my god! Oh my Jesus!
Listen,
Men,
Amazing.
Men Musk or whatever the fuck it is. Oh.
Listen, ugly dudes. If you want to do better, wear good-looking clothes, and that depends on the person as to what looks good on them. And smell good, and you're already from a 4 to a 6.
And
maybe a 7.
and if you're funny,
Oh yeah.
that
Yes.
just heightens your attractiveness.
Literally, smell good, look good.
Ooh,
As in
ooh.
clothing, if you have an ugly face, you can still do this. Look good
I'm
Okay.
evidence of this.
and have a good personality. Boy, you'll have girls. I'm
As
just
long as you're
saying.
fun.
Or
Ooh,
boys, if that's
tattoos
what
help
you're into.
too.
Oh my god.
Yes, tattoos help.
It really depends on the person, like who likes tattoos. But if you don't like tattoos on men, you're wrong.
Yeah.
If you don't like tattoos on men or women, you're wrong. If I see a woman and if I see a woman, she doesn't look like a Karen, I'm already like, ah. I see a woman and I'm just like, I am in love with you. But then if she has tattoos, I'm just like, I'm even more in love with you. And then if I see like anybody who just like looks like they're like androgynous, like non-conforming to cisgender, I'm just like, ah! My pansexual ass can't handle. You're cute.
I learned what
I like you. I am married, so like, I'm sorry, that was really aggressive.
I learned what androgynous is when some gay guy was trying to guess my sexuality, and he was like, "You're either bi or pan," and I was like, "I'm straight, my guy," and he was like, "Huh, I like your androgynous look. It kind of works," and I was just like, "What is that?"
What is that?
And he told me, and I was like, "Oh yeah, that's me.
You're like, tis I.
I prefer men's clothing."
That's okay. There's like, I don't know, just everyone just love.
Just love yourself and love others. You know what? Sometimes you don't even have to love yourself, because I sure don't.
Yeah. Just because you have insecurities and like sometimes you got issues and have bad days doesn't mean you don't love yourself either. So like people that are like, if you have insecurities, you can't love yourself. And it's like, no.
I'm very bipolar about liking myself.
Yeah.
Some days I'm the fucking hottest shit, and then other days I'm like, God, why do people even look at me?
Oh yeah, I'm that way
Yeah.
too. Today I booked a boudoir photo shoot
Yeah.
for myself, not for my husband.
Yeah,
although-
you can't see it.
Although I probably will show it to him to be like, look how good I look. But I booked it because I was like, I want to feel hot, and I want to show myself that I can be hot, even in photos where I'm not wearing like anything. Let's be real, okay?
If I could do that, but instead of that big fancy word you use in
Boudoir.
punk clothes, I'd be like,
Girl, you can.
Just do a photo shoot.
yeah.
Just do it.
I mean, I did it once. So there's this t-shirt company that I love, and they were looking for models, quote unquote, because you're not gonna actually model for them. You're gonna buy their clothes and then take pictures, and they might share it. But they will give you free clothes if you do that. So I was like, I want to do it. So I bought a shirt, and I got all dressed up real cool. And me and my friends, we went out and did a photo shoot. And I looked good. I didn't get free clothes out of it, but I still looked good.
Wasn't that the day that you wore lipstick and your dad was like, what the hell?
That was not. When did that happen?
I don't know. You were with Shelby.
Oh, so Shelby. Okay, I'm trying to remember the whole story because it had something to do with me trying to convince Shelby to do it, and she was like, "If I buy this, you have to wear it." I was like, "If I wear it, will you wear it?" And she was like, "Yeah." So I was like, "Okay, I'm doing this so that you'll do it." And yes, I wore black lipstick for a night. It actually fit, but I'm not. That's not my style, you know.
That's okay, dude.
But yeah, that happened. I did wear black lipstick, and I think there's proof of it on Instagram.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Anyway, who's first?
I think it's me.
It is Melissa.
It's Melissa.
I just
remembered.
Decided, so.
I think it's me anyway, so. I think. Who fucking knows?
It is your turn.
Yeah. Okay, we got some good stories this week.
Yeah, we did.
That good.
that-
Literally, I think this is our favorite fairy tales.
Like, we picked these, like,
think
days in advance.
we picked these before we started the podcast. I think today's
Yeah.
theme is our favorite fairy tales.
These are our favorites. Yes. I'm excited. I gotta contain myself. Sorry.
So saying like these are our favorite. This is not my favorite fairy tale like because like it's my favorite. It's my favorite like horrifying.
Yeah.
This is my favorite one to be like, do you guys know the origins of this?
Yes.
Yeah. So
I
that's
agree with
that's
you on
what
that.
mine is. This is our favorite horrifying fairy tale.
Proof.
Oh my god, Lindy in
Jesus.
black
Hold on, let me
lipstick! Can I
see.
share that on the Instagram?
Yeah.
Oh,
Send it to me.
you look so good.
I think, yep, I've got a kiss mark on my cheek from Shelby.
Oh.
So adorable.
We're
But
such a good power couple.
True. You and Shelby should date. Sorry, Jordan. Lindy's gay now, I just decided.
Well, everybody used to think me and Shelby were dating, so I mean, it's nothing new.
Can you blame them? Power couple of the year.
We had a couple name, bro.
Dude, what was it?
It was Shellin.
Aw, Shellin? That
Yeah.
sounds like that Sheldon, like the little turtle.
Oh.
The little turtle whose shell is an acorn.
Dude, do you know the whole story of
That
why
sounds so
people thought me
cute.
and Shelby were dating?
Because you look gay.
Other than I look gay and we were best friends. Um, No, I was dating Trevor, right? He's a douchebag. And I will publicly say that and not cut that out. But he used to get jealous when I'd hang out with my girlfriends, okay? Like, literally thought I was cheating on him with the girls or something.
Jesse.
And so,
Fucking-
me and Shelby were like, oh my god, really? And so we just started rolling with it. And I was like, yeah, that's right, Shelby's bae number 1. And he literally got offended by that.
What a
Literally
bitch.
got offended by that. To the point where I almost felt bad. And I was like, okay, but you're,
And
Bae Supreme Optimus Prime. Literally some stupid shit like that. Dude, he bragged on that to Shelby. Yeah, you might be bae number 1, but I'm blah 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 blah. And I was like, dude,
Dude, I currently tell my husband that I want to date all of my friends. Especially, we all know, I'm married to Timber and Daisha. I want to make out with Mickey so bad.
oh my god.
Everybody wants to make
Everyone
out with
loves
Mickey.
Mickey, I love you.
Mickey, Michaela, listen. I love you.
Listen.
And I
Listen.
miss you. I haven't seen you in forever.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
I miss you, Mickey.
I miss you in your ass. Just kidding. We're not here to objectify Mickey. She's an amazing person.
Yeah, I like her for her personality too, not just her
She's
looks.
like sweet all around.
Dude, Mickey and I bonded over the fact that we are essentially the same human being. It's amazing. I love her! Anyway, Melissa, what's your story?
After we talk about our past fake relationships. what's your story?
Okay, so my story is Rapunzel.
Oh my god!
Girl.
Real quick, like interview. Why is this your favorite?
Because I can relate.
Melissa's
You don't have that long of hair.
I actually
She
used to
used
have
to.
really long hair.
Melissa never
Mickey,
cut her
not,
hair.
not.
Did you say Mickey?
She
Yeah,
said Mickey.
We got Mickey on the brain.
Ha!
I said Nikki though.
Nikki?
did.
Who the fuck is Nikki?
I didn't mean to say that. I was gonna say Lindy, but I had a stroke or some shit.
I'll take Mickey. That's
Lindy
fine.
is running she's running me like out of town with this long hair shit. She's got really long hair right now.
Your hair used to go like to your fucking knees.
Yeah,
I swear to God.
I fucking had really long hair.
Dude.
And Lana showed me an old picture of when I had long hair, and she
I'll
like
post
brought
it
up.
on the Instagram.
Yeah, she brought up some memories, and I'm like, that's it, growing it back out. So, this shit currently is all wrapped up in my head, but it's getting longer.
It was
They
like
are.
in our little tiny friend group of like 3 people. Melissa's hair was always the longest.
Yeah,
Me too.
We were like, damn, Rapunzel, calm down.
yeah. I fucking loved my hair. I still love my hair, but I go through phases, and we all go through phases.
Sometimes you
Dude.
just gotta chop it off and dye it.
Do you remember
Yes.
when I almost shaved half my head?
Yeah, and I tried to convince you to do the bottom half instead so you could hide it, and you were like, no, I could just... And I was like, Lindy.
Just do it.
And I was just like, I thought about it when I was really gonna actually do it, and I was like, no, I can't. I can't do it. I like long.
It
Yeah.
would have looked good.
It's-
Would have pulled
it's
it
a
off, but I
struggle.
was like,
Oh,
girl...
I could have pulled that shit off hard.
Yeah.
But then I thought about it, and I was like, what if it grows back bad?
yeah.
What
That's-
if I hate it?
That's the bad
And then I
part.
was like, yeah, I love my long hair. I'm not gonna do that. It might fuck it up. I can't do that.
But yeah, I love long hair. I love it so much. I just love hair. Okay, Rapunzel. She's great. Got long hair. It's a grim story. And I already said what I needed to say. Okay, there was a married couple. they really wanted to have a baby, which is, I wanted to say, disgusting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
Disgusting. I just have to make sure that's a thing. But they were trying and trying and trying, and it just took a really long time. But finally, the woman became pregnant. And she thanked the Lord and whatever. So they lived in this little house that was right behind this really beautiful garden with lots of vegetables and lots of fruits. And it had tall walls around it, but the woman could see from the back window of our house into it.
They must have lived on like a hill then.
Yeah, something where you can creep on your neighbors still. But she saw this one vegetable and was mad pregnancy cravings for this one vegetable. This one vegetable's specific name is Rapunzel. So Rapunzel means lettuce.
Why is that so funny?
Yes. So this garden happened to belong to a witch. A witch.
Which witch? Do you know which witch?
What?
Do you know which witch?
No.
Oh.
Oh,
I do.
I'm gonna crawl into a hole. I just got that. I'm gonna fall. I'm just gonna die. One day, my utter confusion will be dementia. So, that's where we're at. But yeah. So, there's this really cute garden, beautiful, with Rapunzel, owned by a witch. And everyone feared this witch. Because she was really powerful. And they just did not want to mess with her. But this woman was craving this Rapunzel so bad, she started to get sick because she wouldn't eat anything else.
When you're pregnant and you can only eat lettuce.
Yeah.
Because fetus is in charge.
Yeah. And she started getting sick and dying. And I mean, she told her husband, her husband came home and was like, why are you, what's happening? And she's like, I shall die if I don't get some of this Rapunzel. And I thought that was a bit dramatic, but
I mean,
I understand at some level because I've done that with food. So, this is a problem. I don't have a problem, okay?
the first step is admitting you have a problem.
I don't have one. I do. But
I
anyways.
do.
So the husband's like, well, I guess I better go get some of it. And he goes, when it's nightfall, to climb the wall to the garden and get some Rapunzel. And he does. And he comes back and he brings it to the wife. And she makes a salad out of it. And it's delicious.
You know what? What a good husband.
Right? He just is like, fuck it. I could die, but I want her to live. So, yeah. And it worked out. But she kind of got a little greedy and wanted more. So he again goes to climb over the wall. But this time, at the bottom of the other side, there's a woman standing there.
A woman?
A woman. And this woman happens to be the witch. That was the least dramatic unveil ever.
It was amazing.
Thank you. So he's like, "Ooh, shit, please have," and she's just like, "How fucking dare you? How dare you break into my garden? How dare you this, that, you're trash, all of this."
Do you know what she said?
What?
Beans, and nothing
Oh
but...
my gosh.
That's not the right words. It's greens, and nothing but greens. Parsley, peppers, something, and cabbages. I can't remember all the words. It was in 9th grade. I don't know.
This is not the musical, but
Into the Woods.
it is a really good musical. But
One day you will watch it.
We'll see.
Lindy, you would actually like it.
We'll see.
Okay. It's really good. But anyways. So, yeah, she's like super pissed off. And he's like, please have mercy on me. My wife is just really fucking pregnant. And she just is craving this Rapunzel lettuce. God damn it. And she's like, oh, well, you could have just said that. So, you can have as much of this as you want. But when she births that child, I want it. So.
Fair trade, fair trade.
And he's just like, okay, really, sir?
I mean, I wouldn't want to raise a kid either. So I get it.
You know what? You're right. You're right.
That's what I'm saying, man.
You're very right. So yeah. He agrees and takes as much Rapunzel as he wants and feeds his wife with the lettuce. The very green lettuce named Rapunzel. This is very disturbing as I'm reading it. So yeah, and then she pops out the baby. Just pop. And the sorceress is like, yeah, I'm gonna name this baby Rapunzel. It's mine now. Thank you. She's mine. Thank you. And she takes it and she raises Rapunzel till about like 12 years old. She's beautiful. And like on her 12th birthday, let's say, she throws her in a tower with only a window. There's no door, there's no stairs, just the fucking window.
As you do as a good parent.
It seems very reasonable. When junior high age kids can be locked away for all I fucking care until they're able to go to high school, and then we'll be fine.
Yeah,
They're
I'm sure-
monsters.
Yeah, they are, but also I'm pretty sure that's how you create another Ted Bundy. Just saying.
Yes, but what if we freeze them and they grow? I don't know. But it seems bad altogether.
All of it.
Just don't have kids. That is a really good idea. So anyways, she's locked in a tower, and she probably thinks this is normal life and whatever. And she just hangs out there doing whatever Rapunzel wants to do. I don't know what she does. It doesn't describe.
7 a.m. the usual morning lineup.
I do love the
that
movie. I love Tangled. Love it. But anyways, so when the witch wants to get in the tower, because Rapunzel has this beautiful, long, golden hair, and like super long, it describes it as 24 yards.
That's so many yards.
Yes, that's a lot of feet, that's a lot of inches, and it just, down from there.
How many yards is a football field?
300.
Yes.
Okay.
No, 100 yards. Sorry.
Yes.
I was like, that seems like a lot, but I'm just gonna go with it because I don't know what sports are.
I was like, yes. I don't know.
Y'all, sorry, I'm going through my old Facebook to find these pictures of Melissa with her really long hair, and I found a picture of me from when I broke my ankle but still went fishing. I am so cute with my tiny baby brother.
He's so little.
I know.
Now he's like a giant.
Oh, God. He's a fucking terrorist.
That's okay. I mean, that's not okay. But,
It's whatever. This is when I was going to try out for dance company, and then while I was practicing the dance, I broke my ankle and stuff. But it's fine.
It's all right.
They should have just put me on the team for effort. I was going to audition with crutches. But then I didn't because it hurt, so I stopped.
Hey, you made the effort, and I think that counts.
I mean, instead of doing dance company, I just turned into an even worse choir and theater kid, so.
I mean, you did really good, so
Thank you.
that's what matters.
It paid off, because #vocals. Ew! Sorry.
Oh my god.
Lindy, look. Sometimes I look back at my pre-scene phase where I was like just starting to become scene,
It's
but like I would
opening.
still wear like in this photo I'm wearing
I remember
a
that
striped
shirt.
white and rainbow polo My hair is cut in a very long A-line with jeans, and I'm wearing, like, rainbow bangles, and then I have my long hair. I don't have bangs. I have my long hair covering half of my face because I wanted to be emo so bad. Anyway, sorry. Continue your story.
It's okay. But yeah, so when the sorceress or the witch wants to get into the tower, she's like, Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair. We all know the saying. It's prominent. It's there. What? Ooh,
I found one
scandalous.
where I'm being creepy. Sorry. Okay. I'm gonna stop looking at these because otherwise I'm just gonna laugh the whole time.
So yeah, she says that and she lets down her hair and it's all beautiful and the witch uses it like a ladder.
Dude,
which
she
sounds
would
painful.
Scalp her.
Yeah, that sounds really painful. She must have a tough head.
Yeah.
But yeah, so a few years go by. She's in the tower doing her thing and a prince is out riding his horse. Just riding around doing his thing. They're both doing their thing. But he hears her singing and he's like, shit, this is beautiful. I've never heard anyone as like this beautiful voice before. Where is this coming from? And he comes upon the tower.
Do you know what her song sounded like?
No, but I'm sure you do. Wow.
Can you tell Into the Woods is one of my favorite fucking musicals?
No, I'm just thinking that
Maybe I will force you to watch it.
you have to watch it. They made a movie, didn't they?
They did. They made a movie and it has Emily Blunt in it, and I would marry her in a heartbeat.
Oh my god, I fucking love Emily Blunt.
She's so perfect. I love her.
Okay, we can't get on that
Guys,
tangent.
this is off topic, but I just got my lab results and I might be anemic.
Dude, that's awesome. Timber's anemic. You should take some iron supplements.
That's not awesome.
It's really not. You should take some iron supplements.
Oh god. You really need to take some iron supplements.
I'm waiting for my doctor to tell me what it means because I had a blood test a week before this.
What does this mean?
And they told me that my amylase levels were high, which could mean pancreatitis,
Oh shit.
which I have symptoms of. But I also, turns out, have symptoms of anemia.
Aha.
So,
Cool.
Cool. That is
Anyways.
very cool.
No doubt.
I love that show. But anyways, so, yeah, and he hears this beautiful song with no words, just Yes.
Okay.
that. And he's like, shit, this is beautiful. I don't hear this any other time.
Shit, this is beautiful.
No vocabulary at all? Wow.
No dialogue, no lyrics. Amazing.
This is amazing. And he just like leaves and comes back and leaves and comes back because he has no way to get there. And then one day he comes back and he sees the sorceress and she says the magical words and he's like, oh, that's how I get in there to get it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
You know what? Are you picking up what I'm putting down?
You smelling what I'm stepping in? But yeah, so he's like, oh shit, and he leaves, and then he comes back at night when he's noticed that the sorceress isn't there. And he says the magical words, Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair, and she does, and he climbs it, but she doesn't know that it's him climbing up.
Oh shit.
And so when
Wait, she didn't decipher it. That's not my mom's voice.
I know she can't sing she can't sing lyrics, so
She can't sing lyrics, so therefore she doesn't know her mom's voice.
she's probably tone deaf. I don't know.
Well, maybe not, man.
I don't know.
Mostly vocals is mostly just muscle memory. Okay.
So once he gets up there, she's like, "Who the fuck are you?"
She's like,
Who the fuck are you?
you're not my mom.
Basically, and he's like, like, whoa, 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 let me sweet talk you real quick. And her heart's like, oh, after one meeting, I love you.
I mean,
Basically.
this is like the first guy she's ever seen probably in her
Ooh.
life, and I mean, she is being pretty regularly abused.
Yes.
So, mental health issues, coping mechanisms.
Not working out very well
Maybe
there.
she has a little bit of BPD. We don't know.
Something there. She also agrees to marry him.
Sick.
Yes. But she has no way of getting out of the tower because her fucking hair. You know what's just stupid? You could just, like, tie it together and then, like,
If she's got, well, how many do you say? 21?
24 yards.
24 yards. She could tie the end.
Yeah,
right?
to the
To
other end.
to the hook thingy, and then she could
Just
she could tie a slip knot in her hair,
Yeah.
and then slide down her hair
Yeah.
like a
That is so morbid.
like
God.
a fire pole, and then at the end, cut her hair off and leave.
Yes. But that's not what they do.
Of course not.
So they take the long way, and she's like, okay, you only come back at night, and bring a piece of silk every time you come, and I'll weave it into a ladder.
Silk ladder sounds very
Sounds safe.
very sturdy,
Mhm,
and
mhm.
no way that anything will ever go wrong.
Yeah. And it's she says only only one strand of silk every time, 'cause that makes sense. But anyways, I'm not here to question fairy tales.
Guys, I just accidentally asked for a sponsorship from a hard seltzer because I thought it was regular lemonade.
That's fine. I mean, hard seltzer is great.
That's okay.
Whoops.
Is that a whoops?
Soon to be sponsored.
Yeah, because if they sponsor us, then my family's gonna be like, "You're an alcoholic."
If
I
they
mean-
sponsor us?
No, really don't.
Oh. That's fine.
Shit, I thought it was just normal lemonade.
Just blame it on me. I used to be an alcoholic.
Except
It's
it was
okay.
my Twitter account that asked for it.
Oh, well, never mind then.
Whoops.
Oh well. It's
Oh,
funny,
well.
right?
Yeah, you'll make money off of it. That's all that matters.
I could get down for some hard lemonade. Shit.
It's bubbly lemonade.
Whoops.
Yeah, so they get the silk and every night, but Rapunzel's a dumb bitch and exposes their plan.
No!
But she doesn't expose it that way. She just insults while exposing at the same time. So she's like, she calls her, her name, the witch's name is Gothel.
Yes! Mother
Um,
Gothel!
I remember that from Tangled.
But because it's German, it's Frau Gothel or something like that. I can't.
Frau.
Yeah. She's like, tell me why. You were so much more difficult to pull up than the young prince. It's basically calling her fat
She
as
straight
fuck.
up was just like, this bitch is heavy.
And
Mama Gothel is thick.
yeah, she's like, excuse me, prince? Who? How dare you? I tried to shield you from society, and you bring a prince in here. Okay, cool. So here's what we're not gonna do. You're not gonna see him anymore. So what she does is she cuts off her hair, like
Cool.
super close to her head, so that she still has the long hair. Takes her out into the wilderness, so she's lost and out there in the middle of fucking nowhere in BFE. And she goes back to the tower. After she made Rapunzel get lost and like just hang out in the woods by herself in
As
a house.
you do as a good parent.
Yeah, this seems great parenting. Great
Wait, so
parenting.
did she shave her head?
No, she just cuts off
She
most of her hair.
basically gave her a pixie cut like in Tangled.
Yeah. But for all we know, the hair didn't have magical powers, but it could. I'd like to believe it did.
should. Just saying.
But just wait, we got some more magic coming around.
Okay, good.
So she goes back to the tower, and she hangs out in there, and the prince comes by and is like, Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair. But the witch doesn't show herself. She just throws the hair out, pulls him up. And he gets up there, and she's like, guess what, bitch?
Guess who?
I bet you didn't think I'm here.
What?
I don't know. Don't question me. I know what I'm saying. I don't, actually. But anyways, she's like, I'm here. Rapunzel's not. I caught on to your little fucking plan, bitch.
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 Okay, really quick, I have a question. So, she didn't want the prince to be there to, like, get Rapunzel or whatever, but then she was just like, bye, Rapunzel, fuck off.
No, she, like, took her out into the woods.
Well, yeah, but, like, she just, like, abandoned her,
Yeah.
As a good parent does.
you know?
Yeah.
But, like, she's
Yeah, I
like,
think
I'm
in a
gonna-
house. I think there's,
I'm
like, a little
going
house
to
and
abandon
everything.
you in the actual forest all alone. You've never left this tower ever in your entire life.
You have no
Eaten by a bear,
skills.
bitch.
You're literally probably going to get eaten by a bear or just, die because your body is not used to the sun.
Yes.
And, instead of letting this man fuck you.
Yes.
So.
Well, she probably does have magic. Actually, they did fuck a lot.
Nice.
How old is
So, it said 4 years later, and she was put in the tower at 12, so 16.
So she's 16 when she's fucking, or 12?
No, she's 16.
Okay.
Okay.
12, I was
16.
like,
16 is the age of consent for other 16-year-olds.
Yeah.
If you use that
I don't know how old the
fucking-
prince is,
If
though.
you listen. If you ever tell me that the age of consent is 16 and you're a 40-year-old man, or basically anything over 17,
Stop.
you nasty and
Yeah.
you disgusting and you garbage, okay?
Yes.
Quit preying on children.
That
16 is the
gross.
age of consent for other 16-year-olds, okay?
Yeah.
Just knock it off.
Maybe like a 17-year-old. But
Yeah.
as soon, you will get a statutory rape charge as soon as you turn 18.
Exactly.
So just like,
So-
don't do that.
How about you
we
just go
don't?
fuck somebody your own age?
If you're a 24-year-old and you're hanging around a high school trying to
That's
get a
weird.
fucking 16-year-old girlfriend, you're manipulative and abusive, honey.
Yes.
You're not mature. He's just manipulative and abusive. I'm
Yes.
sorry. I'm sure that you are very smart, but you are young and easily
You are
manipulated.
still maturing.
Your brain isn't fully developed until you're 25
I mean,
years old.
I'm still learning shit even at this age. I'm just like, I feel like you continue to learn and mature throughout your whole life. And,
Oh, yeah.
oh, okay. Anyways.
Anyway, we're not... It's fine.
Yeah. So she's like, bitch, I caught you. And he's like, oh no, I'm so depressed. My Rapunzel's gone now. And jumped out the window into a thorn bush. The thorn bush saves his life, which makes no sense because thorn bushes aren't squishy.
I was like, have you ever seen a thorn
Yeah.
bush? That
Yeah.
shit's just thorns
Um,
and branches.
but the thorns poke his eyes and make him go blind. So there's that.
Oh.
So she just is laughing and having a good time, and she's out of the story now. We don't see her ever again. Don't matter anymore. And he just in despair and sadness just wanders blindly because he has no idea what the fuck he's doing anymore into the woods.
Into the woods!
I keep saying
Into the woods!
I love it. I'm gonna keep saying. But anyways, so there he goes, just wandering for years, and then one day he hears some singing. I wasn't insinuating that, but you did a really good job. I'm picking up on my cue. So yeah, he hears that, and he's like, oh my god, this sounds familiar, and starts going towards it, and getting closer, and bam, bop, there's Rapunzel.
Bing pot.
Bing pot. Bing bing bop.
Have you guys ever seen Brooklyn Nine-Nine?
Yeah.
Yes!
Bing
no.
pot. 9-9.
Cool, 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 cool.
Cool, 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 cool,
Cool,
cool,
cool,
cool, cool,
cool,
cool,
cool,
cool. No down, no down, no down.
So yeah, and she's like, oh my god, I recognize you too. Guess what? I'm gonna cry because I'm so excited to see you. And
Guess
she
what?
cries. She cries, and 2 of her tears fall into his eyes, and her tears are magic.
Oh my god, she's like a phoenix.
Yes,
I want
right?
that.
I just listened to that book on tape.
I did
audio.
too. It's Harry Potter.
Harry Potter. Yeah.
Chamber of Secrets.
Yes.
It's the worst in the series.
It's
But
not my
still good.
favorite. What was I gonna say?
I mean, the worst book in the Harry Potter series is still pretty okay.
Yeah.
Let's
It's not
be real.
horrible. What was I gonna
She
say?
cries into his
Yeah,
eyes.
she cries into his eyes, and then all of a sudden he can see again, and like that's magic. And she's like, "You're never gonna believe this. We have 2 kids now."
What?
While we were fucking, I got pregnant with twins.
Oh god, a travesty.
Yeah. In the story, it says she was depressed in the woods, all alone without her prince. And I'm like, yeah, I bet she was. She had 2 fucking kids.
Listen, it's not fair for single mothers to have 1 baby alone, but that bitch had to have 2
2.
at the same time.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oof.
ah,
Not good.
her poor coochie, and her
But
poor
she's like,
mental health.
she's like, these kids are yours. Just,
Where's my child support?
yes, you owe me for 5 years now.
Wait, they're 5?
Yeah, it said a few years later.
Whoa!
Like, he was wandering a few.
Oh.
Now we know, these kids also have to get used to a new parent if he accepts that.
He should
So if
accept
he's
it.
not a deadbeat dad, and then
Yeah.
the kids are like, "You're not my dad." Like,
Yeah.
You're not my dad.
They're
You're not my
5. They're
dad.
very aware human beings.
5-year-olds are still babies, though.
They are.
Aware babies.
They're
Aware
aware babies.
babies.
Do they turn into dogs?
Aware
No.
babies, new band name.
I was gonna say that. I called it.
So he's like, oh my god, I could see, and takes her. It doesn't say about the kids, but takes takes her to the castle, and they live a long time. Doesn't say how long or how long this happiness lasts.
He
Um,
picks her up and is like, "All right, we're leaving. Fuck them kids.
They'll survive.
They're fine."
And takes her to the kingdom, and it says they live long, happily, and satisfied.
You know why? Because they abandoned their children.
Probably.
Ouch.
Ah, I'm kidding. I'm sorry. I actually,
Maybe that's why we got that bad feedback. No, that 1-star review.
we
Ah!
have 3 ratings on iTunes, and one of them is a 1-star review, but it doesn't have like any explanation as to why. So I'm just gonna, from now on, assume that it is a person who loves children, and they're like disgusting hatred towards children on this podcast.
Or they're like, they don't support our views.
Either way, I mean, I honestly, if you don't like the podcast, that's fine.
That's fine, but maybe leave some feedback.
Like, tell
Because if
us
not, we're gonna
why.
assume that you just. I'm not gonna say it.
that you
Okay.
just love kids.
I'm gonna assume
Yes.
that you
The
love
worst
kids
possible person.
and you hate us.
Yeah,
Yes.
but that's okay. I hate me too. So
I mean, yeah.
Yeah,
But, like,
I-
you probably love kids, and you're just like, how could they not?
how could they not love children?
These
Because have you ever
crotch
hung around a
goblins.
kid? Have you ever tried to talk to a child?
It stresses me out.
They have no new information to give me. They can't contribute to the conversation. They just scream the entire time.
Yeah.
I just recently babysat my nephew. I would still die for him, but honest to God, I could not handle being a mother. I watched him for 2 8-hour shifts.
No.
And I was like, I'm going to kill myself.
Yeah, I can't be a mom. I just like.
I do
Like,
love
on
this child, and I would babysit him
Yeah.
again, though.
On top of the fact that I can barely take care of myself, when I see horrible shit happening to kids,
Ugh.
it makes me sick, and I never want to bring a child into that.
I never, ever, speaking as a child, we're going to get real, talk about some
I
childhood
also
trauma.
understand where you're going with this.
Speaking as a person who has a lot of childhood trauma and was abused by people who my mother and father trusted a lot, I don't trust nobody to watch them kids.
Yeah.
Get fucked!
Like, my thought process is also similar. Childhood trauma, but it was caused by parental units. And now, from a very young age, I knew I didn't want to have kids because I thought I would fuck them up like my parents fucked me up.
So, we don't like children because we don't want to see them hurt.
But also, children just severely annoy me.
Yeah, kids
So,
are just...
They're
It
sticky, they're loud, they're gross.
It takes a special kind of amazingly strong-willed and, like, mentally capable human being to have a child, raise that child, and enjoy that child's company. Like, listen.
There's so much you can't do with kids.
I just don't want one.
I like other people's kids.
Other
Sometimes.
people's kids
Sometimes.
are fine when they're not around me.
For short amounts of time.
The only children that are, like, exceptions to this rule are my niece, my nephews, and also a baby that I met recently from this wonderful mother. Her name is Dakota. Her baby is so goddamn cute. I would die for that kid. And I've only met the kid once. Like, she's so cute. Her cheeks. Sorry. Yeah, she's just so cute.
Off topic, but do you think we could put cool, like, white stitching on these pockets so that it's not just black on black?
Yeah.
But yeah.
When your sister-in-law is also your tailor.
Yeah.
Fine seamstress.
I am a fine seamstress. Except I made this button-down shark shirt for Lindy and lost it before I could even give it to her. I don't know where it went.
Wait, did you actually finish it?
I
too?
finished it except for the buttons. All I had to do was finish the buttons and it just fucking disappeared.
That's
And I was
funny.
like, so...
Did it stop?
No.
Oh, okay. I was like, what is that?
But anyway, so I rearranged all my craft stuff because I wanted it to be more organized. And when I did that, I must have thrown away the shirt or something. But I swear to God, I fucking vividly remember folding the shirt and putting it in the drawer, stabbing myself with the pins, taking the shirt back out, being like, I need to take these pins out and put the clips on there because I don't want to stab myself again. Put the clips on and then put it back. But it's gone.
Maybe you have goblins.
I really hope you just misplaced it somewhere.
Me too, because it's such a good shirt. All I have to do is put buttons on it.
And I can't wait to wear it.
It's so good. The fabric is literally sharks.
Yeah.
It's dope.
Yeah.
It fucks
Yeah.
so hard.
Oh.
Oh.
Can I have one of those shirts?
Yes. Oh my God! It's a sloth riding
me
a
see.
llama with pizza.
And
Holy
burritos
shit.
And tacos and a rainbow.
Wow. That's a lot.
That's so much, but it's so good. So, what a wonderful story of Rapunzel that was.
What a wonderful
World. So, that concludes part 1 of our favorite fairy tales. Our favorite fucked up fairy tales.
Yes.
I should say.
They are pretty fucked up. Like, I mean, most of the fairy tales we tell are pretty fucked up.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Mine especially is really fucked up, but you guys don't get to hear it until next time.
I'm excited. Only we get to know.
Should I tell them?
No.
No.
All right. It's going to be a surprise, bitches.
No.
Anyway, thank you guys so much for listening this week. We love you, and we would love you even more if you would send us your goddamn stories!
Or, like, just tell us your
Fucking
favorite
talk to
fairy
us, man.
tales.
We just want friends.
Just
email
want
us.
some sort of communication.
I know that we have listeners, okay?
Yeah.
Kayla, I'm talking to you, okay? Specifically calling out Kayla, because I know you listen to this podcast, because you text me about it, you fuck. I know you listen. Now send me your stories or pictures of your dog.
She's gonna feel so targeted.
She is targeted. It's okay. She knows me.
We
get
know where
along.
you live.
I don't know where she lives anymore.
We don't, but we'll find out.
She has a really cute kid. Her kids are actually really fucking cute, so whatever. But her dogs are really cute, and before she adopted one of her dogs, I was gonna adopt it, and I said, if you don't adopt that dog, I'm gonna cry. Because Kyle wouldn't let me adopt it at the time.
I agree with this.
So, her dog's name is Riley, and the other one's name is Riker, and they're adorable and perfect and angel babies, except when you do Riker's nails, he is a demon. Actually, he was when I worked there. I don't know if he still is like that. Kayla, how about you email us and let us know?
Yeah, updates, people, updates.
Anyway, send us pictures of your dogs, your cats, your alpacas, your weird eels. Let us know if you have a security camera on an eel 24/7 so we can see where eels come from.
Just one
If
email.
somebody doesn't tell me, I'm gonna buy eels. I'm already in the process. I'm gonna buy eels, and I'm gonna find out.
That's
electric
okay.
eels or non-electric
No,
eels?
electric eels. I'm upset about electric eels still. Okay, I had an existential crisis the other day about electric eels because
But, like-
eels just come up out of nowhere. Yeah, weird. But electric eels just come out of nowhere and they can electrocute you to death.
Yeah,
Yes.
dude, they just are like,
Where'd
what's
they
up?
get all that charge?
I got electricity in my weird snake-like
Zap, zap,
body.
bitch.
Zap, zap, bitch. I want a shirt that says zap, zap, bitch.
I will make one right now.
Thank you,
Just
Lindsay.
one
welcome.
fucking email. It doesn't matter what it is. Just
We're just gonna-
fucking send it.
We're gonna verbally abuse all of you until you send us emails.
Manipulation and horrible abuse. Which we
We're-
don't condone, but we will do
hurt
it.
you
I
with
will hurt
words.
you with words.
Psychological trauma.
I will hurt you psychologically. Not really.
No, we won't do that. I'm
I
sorry.
might.
I might.
Lindy,
I'm
that's
just
Lindy.
kidding. I wouldn't hurt anybody unless they needed it.
Yeah, that's true. There's some very specific people out there that really need to be injured.
Depends what type
Severely.
of injury.
Smacking, punching,
Slicing
knocking
off
some
their face.
motherfucking sense into them.
Just
That's where I'm at.
peel the face off of their face and put it
No,
on my
dude.
face.
No, okay.
Friendship is not too well roasted.
We're getting.
faces being
Friendship
munched
is
on.
two people munching on a well-roasted face together, Lindy.
That is
Huh.
not friendship.
That
We've learned this.
Is friendship.
That is not how I want my birthday spent.
Well,
Wait,
you're not
wait.
gonna like these decorations.
Wait.
My faces clearly aren't gonna be cooked enough. It's just gonna be gross.
Listen, we are all cake.
We're all cake.
That's
Okay.
all that matters.
Anyway,
We talked about this, right?
follow us on Instagram, on Twitter, on Facebook, on fucking. That's all we have. But subscribe to our podcast. Love us.
Rate and review.
Yeah. And
Leave, if you're going to rate it a bad star, at least leave some
At least
feedback.
tell us why.
Please.
you
We'll
can
take the
literally just
feedback.
say these bitches are the worst, and that's good enough for me.
That's fine.
Yeah, like we get it.
I
We
just need
wanna
some
know.
validation, okay?
I hope we don't get a bunch of bad reviews.
Oh,
now.
sorry, guys.
That's
Please
okay.
Be nice. We're fragile.
Whatever.
Be nice. I'm not mentally equipped to handle anything.
I'm a
other than-
strong bitch, but I will
You're
cry
alright.
if you yell at me.
Me too.
I won't cry, but I might hate you.
Lindy will boil away her tears.
And
with
then-
her
No,
white
I
hot
cry,
rage
I
snap.
hit, I do everything under the sun, and that's okay.
Dude, I just cry all the time.
I do
I'm
too.
the biggest crybaby. I cry when I'm happy. I cry when I'm sad. I cry when I'm slightly inconvenienced.
I have been watching this show called Schitt's Creek, and there's two people's relationship in it that is just like so sweet. And like there's another girl who's like going through like hard, like I love you, but you're with another person, love you, and it just
Mhm.
makes me really sad, but really happy because I feel her pain.
You're
So
like,
and like I get really sad, but really happy sad, and then cry.
yeah.
And it feels really good. I love the show. It makes me happy.
Be in tune with your emotions. It's okay to feel how you feel, you guys.
Yes.
I feel angry
Even
90%
if-
of the time.
That's okay, Lindy.
Thanks.
You're in tune with it. That's
Thanks
all
for
that matters.
validating me.
I will always validate you.
Yes.
Do you need some validation?
Yeah.
You're great.
Thanks, pals, for you.
keep it real.
Lindy's
That makes me
knees.
miss rock camp.
I'm here to announce that Lindy's knees are not yet tan.
Actually, they are.
They're
Oh,
They don't look
they
like
don't
it.
look tan.
I'm anemic, probably.
I'm anemic, probably.
Oh, Jesus.
That's a good argument. All right, we don't need to talk about Lindy's not tan knees because she is possibly anemic. Take some iron supplements, you guys, and wish, please.
Go eat rocks.